welcome in to be our guest. And we're going to do a follow-up. We had a wonderful interview with Dr. Wick Many, who is the Dean of the Montgomery Regional UAB School of Medicine. There's something that we want to talk about, and that is, Dr. Many, realistically, what can this community do to help and support this jewel that we have been blessed enough to have in Montgomery?
Well, the community has already had open arms, and I have been just so grateful for the support that we've received. Mayor Todd Strange, Chairperson Elton Dean, the Chamber of Commerce, everyone has just opened doors for me. No one has said no. It's just been a wonderful experience over the past several years in developing this campus, to see the amount of excitement in the community and the support that the political leadership and the business leadership have provided. MD Connection, which is a part of Envision 2020, has reached out to our medical students to welcome them. They've brought them here to Montgomery. They've showed them the sights, so to speak. And I think everyone would be very impressed by the comments that we've received from the students who have spent some time in Montgomery, basically saying, we didn't realize Montgomery is so much fun. And that is very, very important, because not only do we wish to train these students here, but we hopefully, down the road, retain them here to practice here in the community.
They have their second 2 years of their training here in Montgomery.
Correct.
Then they go back to Birmingham then, or they go into their...
They can really go anywhere. So after their 2 years here, they'll graduate, and then they will go into a residency. And so the residency, we have 2 residencies here in Montgomery, one in Selma, but they also can go anywhere across the United States.
Absolutely.
And then hopefully after that residency, we will have planted the seed and made them feel so welcome that this is an area that they want to come back to.
Well, if you let us know anything that we can do to get them back here and make them feel at home, that's what our community needs to do.
Absolutely.
So,
then on our last show, you talked about the fact that there is a critical shortage of doctors in the state of Alabama. A lot of our audience is obviously people that are 50 years of age plus. We are the ones that are starting to experience some medical problems. What we probably need to do is take care of ourselves better. Don't you agree?
Well, that's important. I think that's a partnership. It is not the old model of the physicians up here and the patients down here. It's now a partnership, and you have to make decisions together. The physician can make recommendations and can provide you all the information, but I think it's important for the patient to become engaged in their health care. The preventive things, everyone knows. Don't smoke, exercise, watch what you eat, get appropriate preventive health cares, colonoscopies after the age of 50, mammograms, prostate exams for the gentlemen in the community. So there are lots of things that you can do, again, to be in that partnership with your physician.
well, I'm so happy that we actually have this here. I'm curious though, why instead of expanding something in Birmingham or Huntsville, or how were we lucky enough to get this?
Well, the School of Medicine has had a presence in Montgomery for some 37 years. We've had a residency program that is part of UAB since 1978. So we've had a long tradition of quality medical education here in the community. Second, we've already had the infrastructure, so we didn't have to build any new buildings. We just had to put up some paint and knock out some walls. Third, Baptist Health and the UAB School of Medicine already has a working relationship. And finally, and most importantly from the School of Medicine standpoint, the central part of Alabama, from the Mississippi line to the Georgia line, if you cut that swath across the central, is perhaps the greatest area of need for the state of Alabama. So the School of Medicine recognized this, and again, with the concept, if you train them here, maybe they will stay here. Absolutely. That's the reason that Montgomery was selected as opposed to increasing class size in Huntsville or Tuscaloosa.
Well, we have everything in place to make that successful, and we will do everything that we can to help you keep these people here.
And a special thank you to you, because you should be to an age, because, you know, a little gray hair showing, where you could just say, let me go fish, or just do a few things. You're actively involved in this, I know, more than 40 hours a week, and we thank you for that. That's dedication.
It has been a golden opportunity. Working with these students if you're around them, you cannot be just excited. They're
great.
just so enthusiastic, and you know, they're the reason I get up and put my clothes on every morning and
That's
come
right.
to the hospitals, because this is sort of like the cherry on the top of the cake in my career. I mean, this has just been a wonderful experience for me, and this lady here is also kind of behind me with it, sticking me all the time to keep me moving too.
Hey, I've heard that a time or two.
She does that a lot
Yes.
around Montgomery, but
Yep.
she's kind of prodded me along
Good.
the way. But she's been an enormous help.
Good.
Well,
again, thanks for
blessing.
what you do. We just need to let our viewers know. Make sure you thank your doctor, but most of all, remember that it's a partnership. The two of you are going to work together for your better health. We'll be right back right after this.